What's going on YouTube? Just going to do a quick little update video here. These trades on coin were after 12 o'clock. I took really small size. I actually tried this thing short with 25 shares. I tried to add to it what looked like it was going to be a little bit of backside, looking for the move all the way back down here into 64. But as you can see, it didn't do that. It popped through, came down, retested that previous resistance, started to go back up. I actually went long 25 shares and added 25 shares. I could have took most of it off. I actually only took off 20, looking to try to let the other 30 kind of ride and maybe actually give us a bit of a run. But as you can see, once we came down and broke that 65 area again, I ended up taking it off, which was a little unfortunate. We ended up break even on the trade overall on the long side. We were down, I think, $11.06 on the short, and it made this big flush. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to give this another shot. Ended up getting long again, just 25 shares, add another 25. And I had every intention of waiting till 64 to try to get a nice add of like 50 shares. Again, even if this went all the way down, we're only going to be down like $20 or something like that. I wasn't taking any kind of real size. But if it went straight down and went through 64, I was just going to cut it. That would have been unfortunate, especially for one like coin. But I gave it a chance. I let it kind of make a bottom. It made it at 64.14. And instead of adding the full 50 here, because like I said, I wanted to give it a chance to bounce off 64. I gave it a shot just to add in the other 25. And pretty much once we got back up towards our average, I ended up taking 50 of the 75 off that we had. And I've been trying to just let it work. We took off another 10 here and then another 10 here. And we literally just have 5 shares left. It'll end up putting a screen on the day, no matter what. But it is what it is. I was really just kind of messing around. I was bored. I knew I was taking trades after 12 o'clock. Shouldn't have been taking them anyway. But I was still sitting here, and I decided to kind of mess with it because it was a really nice move here on coin. It just didn't work to the short side until a little bit later. Would have had to sit through all this before getting the bigger drop. Which, again, these big companies, it had earnings the other day. They're just easier longs, and I'm starting to realize that. So I think moving forward, I'm probably just going to do that. Prime example was PSTG today. This was on earnings as well. I mean, this made a really nice move off the bell, and it just never came back. The biggest pullback it made was that up here. I mean, look at that. That's nothing. If we draw the fibs real quick, and you're looking for say 50% of a move, it's way down here around 32. This thing never even got close to 33. So it didn't even touch the 76.4, which a lot of people look for bounces off of that for continuation. It just continued straight from the top pretty much. So I try to stay away from these as much as possible. I know a couple guys in ISW tried this short. It didn't work out for anybody. No big losses or anything. Just, they were just seeing that it wasn't working. I think they ended up cutting it here after it tried to pull back because this is kind of what coin just did. If we fast forward to it. Coin essentially did the same thing and started grinding higher, but then made the big pullback, where PSTG, on the other hand, not. Oh, I see it messed it up. This one just kind of tried the big pullback, but then went higher. So it's really all I got. I just wanted to kind of give an update. Still kind of just going sideways for the year. We're still red on the year, all that good stuff. Had a really nice vacation, came back refreshed. We are doing well as far as our risk management goes. I did kind of have a little fluke on that on coin the other day. That was a little unfortunate, but I'm not too upset about it per se. It was just a little unfortunate that I let it get to me after we took the max loss. Got a little bit of slippage there, which I think didn't help with the emotions, but I did end up trying to make a little bit of that back, like an idiot, basically. However, moving forward, I think we got a good premise for not allowing that to happen. If one gets away, it gets away. No big deal, as coin's making new highs here, which is nice. I said, hey, if coin wants to kind of get away from my entry, I have no problem holding this thing up until $400. So it's just 5 shares. It's not like can really get hurt by it. And it's got a good daily. It looks like it can actually make some decent moves. Next level I have on here, I was just kind of going through looking at levels, was around that 67.30 area, which you can see a bunch of touches there. But yeah, so again, moving forward, big companies on earnings, not looking to short them unless it's a crazy good price action move, like skipping up kind of move. Other than that, I might just be looking to long them. Look for a little bit of a pullback, look for obvious bounce spots, and try to get long. I really feel like they're just much easier to trade that way. As you can see with coin, it's had a pretty Good pullback. Even on the continuation type play, it went through, used that previous resistance there as support, started to pull off. It just couldn't make that move. I guess in this case, it just needed the big sell off to get rid of all the weak longs, and then now they're going again. So pretty interesting. It'll be interesting to see if we can hold this 65.50 area. I'm assuming it'll have a nice little pop through, come back and retest it. If it can hold there, who knows where it's going to go. So pretty far away from my entry now. I have no problem kind of just holding this and seeing what it does. Maybe just put a good to cancel order out there on break even and just kind of let it fly, see what happens. You never know. That's all I got. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Always appreciate the support. I do have an idea for possible future videos. I think it's a pretty cool idea. I'm still kind of working out the details in my head, but we'll see. We'll see if that comes to fruition or if I just tease you for no reason. So with that said, I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.